This is the GV Podcast, a variety review podcast featuring two of the three idiots giving their thoughts on cartoons and anime. This is an opinion-based podcast, and there's no way we're saying our thoughts and opinions are objective. Keep this in mind and enjoy the show. Hey, this doesn't look like a recording studio. This looks like a prison.
Kinda. Well...
Why am I already sitting? How am I sitting? Hello, everybody!
Welcome to the GV Podcast. Let's go ahead and get this done. I am Duke.
Hello, everybody. We're done.
I am Duke.
I'm Mayhem.
I'm Jinsu.
And today we've got a new anime. They're not aware of what it is.
I know nothing.
But I'm about to explain it to them. So the anime that we're talking about, the original manga run actually went from 2016 to 2020.
Oh
It's
no,
over.
it's new.
It's over, actually.
It's over,
Yeah,
isn't
it was
it?
4 years. It's over now.
It's over,
But
isn't it?
there are currently 2 seasons with a new season coming out pretty soon. In fact, there's even a movie for it.
Huh?
So the show we're watching is called Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Your neighbor.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
How about Kimetsu or neither?
Commits my killing.
Jinzu, are you aware of what this show is?
I know that that's my trigger for being a Soviet-era sleeper agent.
So, this is a show about demons
Huh?
and slaying them. Yep.
In Japan.
Mayhem, we're watching Demon Slayer finally.
I mean, the things that I've seen about Demon Slayer, I don't think I can say. Because they're
What
not
have you
official art.
seen? No.
To jail with
no.
you.
Yeah, jail.
Jail. That's why we're in prison!
Yeah. Oh God. But yeah, we're gonna be watching Demon Slayer.
Demon
the
Slayer.
entire first season, which is 26 episodes.
Okay.
Jinzu, you've told me before, you've already seen this, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'm making sure that we have a show that you've seen before.
He'll survive.
Because of what happened with Hunter x Hunter.
He'll survive the winter.
But I've seen literally every other show we've done, except for Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. This is punishment. No.
Why am I the one getting punished also?
No. If
You
it was
don't watch shit!
No, if it was true punishment, I would make you rewatch Full Dive.
Oh, no.
And this time, finish it.
Okay, so
watching sort of online.
I'm gonna gnaw through my own leg.
No, this is actually really
I'm not
good
even.
show.
I'm not even like chained down or anything. I'm just gonna do it.
So this is a show that actually you'll be very happy to know is actually one of the most popular shows that we'll be covering.
Yeah, I've heard some good things about it.
Yeah, well, basically it's one of those shows that everybody generally loves, and the other cool thing is that it's got beautiful animation.
Okay.
Almost all the time. Almost all the time.
Almost. I'll be able. Will I be able to point out the bad?
Well, that's the thing. There's not really bad animation. It's just that there's average animation, and then all of a sudden,
So by proxy.
all of a sudden, Ufotable just loses their budget, and they're like, "Here it is." Because that's the thing. This is a company that basically has no budget. They just go off with what they do. But yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this. In all honesty, we're gonna be watching the very first arc, which is 26 episodes.
26 episodes. So that's gonna take us 2.5
minutes.
And then the movie, which will take us 3 years.
I can't wait to get to the movie. The movie's really good.
I have to watch it in tandem with the moons changing.
But yeah, are you ready to watch?
Because that's
Every
how
blue
solar
moon.
electricity works.
Every blue moon you must watch.
Every blue moon, I shall watch another episode.
There's not much I can tell you about the plot, because if I tell you about like the general plot, other than there's people fighting demons,
Oh.
if I tell you anything further than that,
No, I thought we were already
then
watching Bleach.
it's a spoiler. Well, what do you think? It's inspired by a bit. Yeah. But other than that, there's also stuff I could mention. I mean, what stuff could I mention? Michael Jackson's in it.
Michael Jackson?
Let's get to it.
Oh no. You said his name! He's coming! Ow!
You see, unlike Beetlejuice, you have to say he 3 times.
In the mirror, and you have to spin.
Ow!
Oh no!
We're all gonna die.
Take me, Lord!
Ow!
They don't know I'm still recording. Oh, it's pretty good.
Material girl.
Material girl.
I know the names of characters now. Welcome, everybody. This is the returning back to after us watching Demon Slayer Season 1. 26 episodes, but this is probably the most soonest that we've recorded an episode, part 2 after the part 1.
Yeah, I think it was only like 3 or 4 days, essentially.
Yeah.
But, so, Demon Slayer. Non-spoiler thoughts from all 3 of us. I love this show. It's beautiful. Everything about it is stellar.
Does the studio have, like, infinite money or something?
Yes!
Okay.
What about you, Jinsu? Thoughts on Demon Slayer?
It's alright.
That's pretty good.
I'll kill you.
I like what they did with it and how they treat the world and the people in the world. Nobody feels there's only really one really overpowered person, but it's more of like you think that mountain is unclimbable.
Yep. Here, let's go ahead and run through the story as quickly as possible, okay? Tanjiro's family fucking dies!
Tanjiro's family is dead. His stand is Nezuko, his sister.
Who's also kind of dead.
Who is a demon now.
Vampires.
Basically. It's
She can
literally
grow big.
And small.
Very adorable, yes. So yeah, the entire like premise of the show is set in the Taisho era of Japan.
Like early 1900s.
Yeah, and they and Tanjiro, as he's away from his family, they get murdered by a demon, and the only one to survive is his sister Nezuko, who was unfortunately turned into a demon.
Mayhem.
Yes.
Who was the murderer?
It was Michael Jackson.
It
His
was Michael
pronouns
Jackson.
are he.
Actually, in this show, his pronouns are Muzan.
I don't get that.
Kibutsuji.
Kibutsuji. But yeah, we get 2 years of training under a Tengu mask man.
Yeah.
And that was a very fun bit of training.
I found that very interesting that we never even saw his face.
Yeah. What did you think of that whole training like part? Well, first off, what do you think of the opening? Like over to like him and his sister being attacked by a demon slayer, like Gyu.
Oh yeah.
Tomioka, and him saying, "Fine, I'll let you live, but you need to go train as a demon slayer."
Yeah.
And if this bitch fucking eats a person, then we all have to kill ourselves.
Yeah. But what did you think of that part? Like the first episode, essentially.
It was very interesting that like they actually were
Murdering children. Yeah.
Yeah. That the Hashira was actually going to be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to kill her, and if you try and stop me, I'm gonna have to kill you. But then, what Tanjiro did to prove himself, basically,
and same with Nezuko.
Nezuko also proving herself that she wasn't going to kill a human and eat him. I found that very, very.
It was very fun.
It was
very interesting start.
It was a very, it was a start that drew me in instantly.
So we watched the English dub for this. Okay, Jinzu, I gotta tell you something awesome. The voice of Tomioka, in the English dub is apparently the second Black Ranger, Johnny Young Bosch.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he is the second Black Ranger.
That's hilarious.
Wait, what?
The voice of Tomioka, the
I don't remember
the
what
two
his voice
coat
sounds
dude.
like.
Basically in the show it sounds a little more like this.
He's going.
But
for,
I mean,
he's
it
going for
matches
an
with
edge
his
lord.
facial expression. It matches his facial expression of like it's very plain, but when he gets serious, he gets serious. But yeah, no, I still find it so funny. Who's the voice actor for Tomioka? The second Black Ranger. God damn it. I just said that, and now I got an immediate flashback to him becoming that Frog Ranger. Just like, I'm a frog. It's like, it's because of the Prince of the Frog. And it's like, no, it's because of a whole ninja thing.
So
anyway.
But,
other voice actors. It's actually very cool looking at all the different voice actors for this, because there's some voice actors that pop up where I know them from other things. It's really cool. Anyway, we get to the 2 years of training.
Yeah, like full on 2 years of training, and it was like, jeez.
Tanjiro, he trains with not ghosts, but that are definitely ghosts.
They're definitely ghosts, yeah. And he splits a boulder.
Yep.
That was actually like the biggest boulder that has ever been split, and that entire like set of symbolism that was happening there was just that was hidden good.
We get to final selection where it's all these different demon slayers coming in to do their test, and
he fights probably one of my favorite looking design demons, where it's this really big like fat guy, but he's like covered in arms. Like
Yeah.
his whole thing was arms, and he basically like talked with like two arms on top of each other. Like that was his arm. Like
Yep.
that was his mouth.
And then the demon gets killed by Tanjiro, and it goes, I had a brother.
Oh yeah. So begins the trend of the whole demons getting a backstory.
Backstory, no jutsu.
Yeah, and
Wow.
it's thankfully
Hey, it's better than talk no jutsu. You know, the worst power.
thankfully it
There's no
actually
context.
thankfully it isn't used as much, and it's only when it's necessary.
Yeah. So we get to final selection. Only, as they say,
Five.
people have been able to pass through. The 5 people being Tanjiro, this blonde crybaby, this one dude who looks like his hair was buzzed off in an accident, Butterfly Girl, and an unseen 5th member.
Yeah. The guy with the buzzed hair, he's a bit of an asshole. And tries to, and like he's literally just like, give me my sword and all that kind of stuff, and his eyes
his
are
arm
literally
broken.
just crazy looking.
This is a point where it's like, to compare Tanjiro to Gon, I found kind of funny of like, we get for both characters that whole arm breaking scene.
Yeah.
Except for Tanjiro, it's, if you don't let go, I'm going to break your arm.
Yeah,
Like, he's
actually-
conscious of it.
Yeah, he's conscious of it. He's like, yeah, I'm actually gonna, like, you're doing a bad thing right now, and I'm gonna stop you from doing
I'm
it.
going to break your arm if you do not move.
Go.
Yeah, go ahead and try it. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, they're like, alright, yeah, bet.
Well, we get that whole thing. He returns home, and holy shit, so nice when he sees his master, the Tengu mask, and it's just like, I'm so glad you're safe. Uro Kodaki. I love that character. He's absolutely the best. But that whole moment of, I'm so glad you made it back safe, and it's like, why'd you hurt me? Why'd you hurt me with this father, not son relationship?
Yeah, why must you hurt me this way?
Anime does that really well, I find, when it's a character where it's like, I'm not your dad, but I'm your dad.
Yeah.
They do that really well. In all fairness,
sometimes it even happens when the character's dad is around.
In all fairness,
father,
it
it
all-
wasn't your daddy.
yeah. In all fairness, it's kind of also the case with Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Grandpa Gohan.
That's-
Grandpa Gohan's not his actual grandpa.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh.
I was referencing Dragon Ball 2 with Piccolo.
Yeah. But now I
and
just
then
see an image of like Piccolo sword down. I'm Mary Poppins.
I'm Mary Poppins, yo.
But
And-
yeah,
and then,
we get the first mission now.
No, first what happens
Go
is
ahead.
that Tanjiro gets his sword,
Yes.
and it turns black, and it looks awesome.
And it's
I
like,
love the design of all the
so
swords.
unique. And we also get my favorite character, the swordsmith.
The swordsmith with that other mask with like the.
Do I fit?
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
What?
That's like the face.
Oh yeah.
But
Massacre? Or the
I love that
He
character.
tackles Tanjiro for like bad talking, and he's just like, and Tanjiro's just like, "How old are you, man?" And
I'm 37.
yeah.
No, if
that
I
got me.
If I had to describe something that I absolutely adore, I was not aware of this until I was doing some research about this show, and I found out the next season, because they don't say like season 3. No, they don't say that. They say this arc, like, and they
Yeah.
say the name of the town basically.
Yeah.
The next one, like the second season, is called the Entertainment District arc.
Yeah.
The third season apparently is called the Swordsmith Village arc, and I'm so hyped for that.
All right, we're gonna.
For what?
The
The
sword.
third season is meant to be called like the Swordsmith Village arc,
Ooh.
and that makes me so happy. I just want to see a bunch of his family.
Yeah, and so basically we get a couple missions where Tanjiro fights demons, does pretty
Swamp
good.
Demon.
Is swamp demon, and
We also get this whole thing that Nezuko, she has not eaten a single person, and the way that she recharges is through sleep.
through sleep. Like the first time she had to do it, she slept for a year and a half.
2 years.
Or full
on
the
2
full
years.
2 years, yeah. So now, like she's basically a cat now.
Yeah.
Quick little mission thing that happened. Swamp Demon. There was a Swamp Demon mission. It was very quick, and there wasn't much to that one, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it was more of like it's setting up like Tanjiro's,
How cool stuff was.
how Tanjiro is able to like just more and more Tanjiro just being stronger basically.
Yeah. And showing that Nezuko's pretty damn strong.
Yeah, herself also.
Next
Then
up,
we get
to meet a certain major villain, I guess.
Yeah.
We meet Muzan Kibutsuji.
Yeah.
Muzan Kibutsuji, who is looking exactly like Michael Jackson and is terrifying as he's just like,
And
man,
turns
I have no
out-
idea who this person is.
Turns out he is the only demon in the entire demon world that can turn people into demons. So
There's only one other person. In all fairness, there's only one other person, but she had to train for 200 years.
Oh jeez. But
That's
yeah,
what they say.
So, but like he's the one. But he's the one that turned Nezuko. So he's the end goal target of Tanjiro to try and figure out a cure for Nezuko.
Yeah. So we meet Muzan. We have this whole terrifying scene meeting him. Then we move on, and Tanjiro meets with these nice demons, apparently, who they do not feed on the corpses of people. They feed on blood that has been donated to them.
Donated, yeah.
And basically, she's a doctor and all this stuff. Very nice. And she is the only other demon to be trying to defeat Muzan.
Yeah, because like she has, like I'm pretty sure we'll get the backstory eventually, but she has this unseen, like there's something between her and Muzan.
Yeah. She's got her attendant that helps her out and all that. Her simp.
Yep.
We move on, and there's a massive fight that breaks out there because two demons who claim to be from the 12 Kizuki, basically the strongest demons, attack, and a really cool fight breaks out between Tanjiro, Nezuko, a ball demon, and a arrow demon.
Yeah. The ball
not arrows as in bow and arrow. No, arrows.
Pointing arrows.
As in Sonic, you go this way arrow.
Like Team Rocket's hideout arrows.
Team Rocket's hideout arrows. But yeah, what did you think of that fight?
I liked it. I very much liked it. The ball girl, she was the ball demon girl. I liked her more than the arrow guy because she was able to like have like her character allowed her to be more in the front. Meanwhile, the arrow guy was just like a germaphobe basically.
Yeah.
Which kind of worked, but I liked her more.
So
and Tanjiro gets fucked up.
Jinzu, I've got a question for you. Have you seen TFS Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged?
Yes.
You have? Remember Tifa?
I don't think I'm caught up to it, but yeah, I know.
You remember Tifa, right?
Yeah.
Her voice actress is the voice of the ball demon. Yeah.
I could.
Amber Lee Connors, yeah.
Amber Lee Connors.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, she pops up and she's voicing the ball demon, and I'm just like, I know you. And like, I know you. No, and the funniest thing, I didn't go like, I know you. You're from TFS. I went, I know you. I've seen you play D&D.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, we get that demon.
She's this character. Wow.
Sarah Ann Williams. That's who it was. God damn it! I did it again.
You did it again.
No, I am so sorry. It was Sarah Ann Williams is the voice of the ball demon. I keep doing this. That I keep mixing up Sarah Ann Williams and Amber Lee Connors. I keep doing that. I don't even know why.
That's so funny.
Because Amber Lee Connors.
They sound the same.
That's the thing. Amber Lee Connors is the voice of 18 in TFS.
Yeah.
And so I keep doing that every time.
Anyway,
we kill the demons, and you find out they are not part of the 12 Kizuki. Still get their blood, though. And we move on, and immediate next mission, where...
Tanjiro! West! Head west!
First off, we meet a new character. Zenitsu! Yeah. Zenitsu! Who is a crybaby bitch.
Who is my least favorite character.
Unless he's serious.
Who has good moments.
Unless he's unconscious.
Isn't that funny?
Unless he is in him.
Conscious, he's the worst character. Unconscious, he's the coolest character.
It's one thing to scream as a joke. It's another thing to be constantly screaming that you're going to die.
Anyway, we enter a mansion that is controlled by...
Bongo!
Bongo Demon. And two other demons are inside.
Yeah.
And the mission is basically to save this kid who has the universal blood type. That is legit what it is. They go off to save the kid, and they get separated, Zenitsu and Tanjiro. And Zenitsu, as he gets separated, he's like, oh, maybe it's through this door. And then you just see boar-masked man standing there as he just slowly turns around and runs out, and then the boar hat man runs all the way over to Tanjiro, joins the fight, and gets lost again.
Yeah, gets immediately lost again. Yeah, it's so funny.
We get a quick moment for one episode where Zenitsu and, as we now know, Inosuke end up showing off how strong they are, where Zenitsu, he's being chased by this terrifying tongue demon, clocks out. When he's clocked out, uses
a sleepwalking technique
to slice the head off in an instant.
But like he uses electricity, like this
thunder breathing.
Thunder breathing. Like Tanjiro uses water, he uses thunder.
Inosuke uses his own version, which is known as beast breathing. Inosuke shows off his quick thing, where he quickly just cut off the head of a really tough dude, like instantly,
and it was very cool.
We move on, and we get the fight with the drum demon versus Tanjiro.
Yes.
And that was so cool. So the way the drum demon works... The tum-tum demon.
He got heartburn!
But the way that
Too much people!
The way that he works is that, basically, whichever drum he hits either spins the room or launches an attack.
Yeah.
And the one that the kid took, apparently, is the drum that changes the rooms.
So the demon, used to being able to just teleport around his house, now has to walk through his house, and he's just like, I hate the decor.
Like,
oh, you remember who the voice actor for him was?
It was Steve Bloom.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. In the English version, he's Amon and a bunch of other characters. That's who it was, and it fits so well. It's so good.
Well, we move on from there because that was such a fun thing of like, oh, we got another backstory thing of like, my father didn't like my writing.
He didn't like my fan fiction.
You had good writing.
I read your fan fiction.
We get their recovery arc, but right before that, we also get Inosuke joining the group of like, I want to kill that demon. I won't let you kill that demon. Be gone with you. Okay, Tanjiro. Hey, you beat my friend. Boom! With his head.
Yeah, the headbutt that he gives him.
And then we also get the reveal of his face.
Yeah.
I like how so Mayhem did not realize that his face was so feminine.
Yeah.
Because he just goes, oh, he's got a normal face.
I thought there was like something up with it, and I was just like, what's
wrong with it? And then I have to say, dude, it's a feminine face.
And I'm just like, really?
Like, dude, that's the thing. Every character in the show, whenever they see his real face, go, you look just like a woman.
Yeah, but for me, it doesn't help that he's shirtless the entire time and like has like the giant six-pack and
that's
buff
the
arms
joke.
And stuff.
He's got the physique of a incredibly strong man,
but like that throws
the gentle face of a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's why he's got to wear the forehead.
Tanjiro's best line. No, I am not. No, in fact, I find your face very attractive.
No, in fact, I find your face very attractive.
It's like, what are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
Oh yeah. Then there's the voice of when it came down to Zenitsu. Not really anybody notable, but the big ones are Tanjiro and Inosuke.
Yeah.
Inosuke's voice actor is the voice actor behind Eren from the English dub. The voice act, which, dude, I know how much flack he gets, but it is the funniest performance ever. Because he understands, you know what? I'm supposed to have fun now.
Like, he's able to just mess around with this.
Meanwhile, Tanjiro's voice actor? Reverb.
Koichi.
Jojo? Yeah, Koichi.
Yeah.
It's Koichi. It is like, you know what? It fits. It fits a lot. We move on to a little arc or a little, like, episode where we just get to recover, breathe, rest for a moment. Everybody rest, and then Zenitsu discovers the fact that Tanjiro has been carrying around Nezuko.
Yeah, they
falls in love with her.
They both had the idea that he was carrying a demon, and then turns out it's Nezuko. And Zenitsu fell immediately in love with her.
Nezuko-chan!
And that does not help his character at all.
His inner Sanji came out.
Yeah. That's the thing. There's an image out there, my absolute favorite. You know that of like, why do you guys act like you're so much better than me? And it's the Family Guy one.
Because
we are.
Because we are.
Oh, how droll. Well, there's a meme of that, of, like, Mineta. Why do you guys act like you're so much better than me? And then every perverted character ever, and one of them in the back is just Zenitsu.
No.
Would you say Zenitsu is worse than Mineta?
I would.
Ooh.
Obviously, Mineta is worse, but Zenitsu isn't as better.
Mineta is consistently worse.
He's consistently worse, but Zenitsu is, like, he's trying to win that battle.
Zenitsu, I got better.
I got better.
But, other than that, we also have, let's see, we're moving on to the next arc, which is the big one, the Spider Demons.
The Spider Demons. That
entire little arc of, like, I think it was like 5 episodes was so damn good.
You mean the Spider Family?
Spider Family.
Yeah.
That's why I said Spider Demons.
Is the Spider Family?
But yeah, first off, we meet the mom. Spider
Yes.
Mom.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
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 But
And then you find out
It's
she's
good talk.
actually...
Good talk. Good talk.
And then
Good
you
talk.
find out she's actually a little girl.
But the demon, so she lived a long time.
Alright. But she still has the body and...
you know, that's an argument in, like, season 2
Where are you
that
going?
is very weird.
Where are you going?
Grabbing a sword.
Oh god, you're gonna beat me to death with the sword.
So let me describe this real quick. There's a very weird discussion going around with the Demon Slayer fandom of season 2, because the main villain of season 2 is a girl that is very busty. But basically when she died, she was 13, but she's been alive for 200 years.
Oh, so the argument
And so
is...
people keep saying, like, no, if you like her, then that's inappropriate. It's like, calm down, it's just a drawing.
Yeah, it's like it's sparking too much of a conversation.
Once you get to the point of, like, wait, the logistics are... It's a drawing. It's just a drawing.
Everybody chill out.
We get the Spider Demons, and we get Mother. We get, for Zenitsu, the brother, which that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, we almost forgot Mother Demon. The silent, quick death.
She got a very, like, she like, right at the very end, like, she was fighting very well, but then when Tanjiro had that moment, like, he was going to kill her, she welcomed it.
She just accepted it.
And that was, like, kind of like Tanjiro's sign, where it's just like, oh, let's make this as clean and painless as possible.
There's something like, fourth form, gentle rain after the storm.
Yeah.
And just...
The art of this show is really...
beautiful.
Really
Pretty.
mesmerizing.
So...
where all the money went.
Yeah.
we get this giant spider that is a demon.
Yeah, he's... Like, which one? The
Uh,
giant buff guy, the dad,
no,
or the brother?
The brother.
Okay.
The buff guy is the dad.
The buff guy is the dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he said.
You
Uh,
said,
The dad or the brother?
you said the buff guy or the dad or the brother?
I said the buff guy dad.
That is the
Oh.
dad.
Or the brother.
Oh. It was
but-
one whole thing.
Yeah.
So, the spider body head, oh god, I hated that character, but it had a really cool moment of Zenitsu, just really
Ah, it
cool.
was so
Getting...
cool.
He
That
got
was
his
so
really
cool.
good.
The
Let's
crunch.
get backstory. No, Gramps, I don't want to go. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. You need to learn how to be stronger. No, I can't. And why do you keep calling me Gramps? It's because I love you and I consider you my grandpa. Blush.
Yeah, he blushes a little bit. where he's
That
just like,
moment was
"Oh."
hilarious. Of just like, of just him saying like, it's because I consider you like my grandpa. Oh.
Aw.
Yeah, from the grandpa. That was just generally cool. I liked that. But we get his whole backstory that he's only good at one thing, and it is the first form. I thought that was kind of interesting. But we move on.
Oh, but it takes on the philosophy of Bruce Lee, where it's I fear not the man who has practiced 1,000 kicks once, but the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's also a very fucking cool line. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's what the philosophy is.
That's because it's
True.
awesome.
No,
true.
it's basically that whole thing of like the jack of all trades, like master of none. That whole thing.
Yeah.
But that's even cooler statement. I like that.
Master of none, shit at everything.
Cringe at everything, based at nothing.
Damn. But we get on to the next spider
I
demon,
may
which
not
is the
be
dad.
based, but I'm cringe And as long as I know that I'm cringe, that's based.
Okay, so anyway. Spider Father. Spider Father.
Oh yeah, we meet the dad who crushes Inosuke's face, head, everything.
And he doesn't die.
And he somehow doesn't die, but yet he spits up a shit ton of blood. And it's kind of terrifying.
So yeah, that was awesome and terrifying. Meanwhile, Tanjiro runs over and deals with the main demon, who is the brother, and ends up having a whole thing of whole understanding of family. Basically, is the entire fight.
Yeah.
But it leads to the best animation ever.
I like his
craziest
water
animation ever.
Yeah, like the entire like water aspect of Tanjiro's abilities, all of a sudden start becoming fire,
Yeah.
and it kind of adds together into this crazy, awesome fight. And we get to see like some backstory about his dad, who has a very gaunt face,
Yes.
and it's kind of funny.
Dude, I told Mayhem when we saw it, it just reminds me of that babe, it's time for your, it's 4 a.m., it's time for your...
Yes,
dear. Honestly, I just imagined
Yes.
Tanjiro's dad was just like, babe, we've had 4 kids, time for a 5th. Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
And then I have to show them all the sun dance, and then I have to die.
Are you okay?
No, I made this joke as well. The moment that I saw that one of them is basically a baby, what looks like a 1 or 2 year old.
Toddler.
Yeah, I made the joke of just like, I imagine it's like every time there was a new kid, it's like, now I can rest. I want another. Goes off. Now I can rest. I want another.
Another child.
And then once he gets to the 5th,
aren't you tired?
Aren't you tired?
he gets to the 5th kid.
Do you rest?
Finally, it's time that I rest. One more.
Bitch, I thought you said that shit hurt! What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? I just want to kill myself!
But, man, I love that. But, yeah, we see the whole dance. What's the name of the dance? Do you remember what the word was?
Fire breathing.
I'm asking. Yeah, it was fire breathing, but what was, the Japanese words that he used?
It was not fire breathing.
No, that's what they say it is. Early on, that's what they say it is.
Oh, do you want me to say what it actually is?
It's not too weird to say, yeah.
Sun.
Yeah, it's sun breathing.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's very, what's...
The Aztecs.
They
Dark
have,
Souls.
they have the Crusader
Dark
armor.
Souls.
Oh, in Dark Souls?
Is that what they are?
No, wait, what are you talking about?
There's,
From what?
There's Crusader dudes with sun, with like a weird sun.
Solaire?
Is that?
Praise
Is
the
that-
sun?
Is that what? Yeah, Praise the Sun. Is that them?
That's literally just like they're like the Sun Warriors or something like that. That's literally what they're called.
Is that from Dark Souls? Though?
That's from Dark Souls, yeah.
That's cool.
And like in like the pose of like praise the sun.
Uh-huh.
That's Dark Souls.
That's funny. I've known the meme my whole life.
Yeah.
Never
It's Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls 1.
So, yeah, but that was really cool. And once we move on from there, we're like, yeah, he finally killed the spider demon. No, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
2 Hashiras come in, which one of them is Tomioka, and the other is Shinobu. Yeah, the other one is Shinobu, Butterfly Girl.
She has a very interesting sword.
Yeah.
Where it's more like a stinger instead of like the entire blade. It's only like the tip and the very like right next to the hilt, and it's very much coated in poison.
They come in, save the group,
Poison.
and end up taking Tanjiro to a trial
Because-
among the Hashiras.
Because you've been keeping a demon with you, and you call yourself a demon slayer.
Yeah. But we meet the Hashiras.
We meet all of them, in which there's a fire, there's sound, there's love, there's mist, there's stone, there's insect, there's snake.
some snake and
And
scars.
scars and the water.
Yeah, basically.
That's all 9 of them. That's exactly how they say them in the show.
Yeah. Let's just say that's how they say them. But
Basically.
But yeah, we meet the Hashira, got very interesting personalities, and we have a whole confrontation where...
Man, look at this diverse group of characters. I wonder if we're gonna see them again.
Yeah, a lot. But with Tanjiro, he has to prove that Nezuko's not going to hurt anybody. And
what does Scardu do? Stab her 3 times and basically flaunts blood in front of her.
Come on, drink my blood, my blood. Huh?
Fucking demon.
Turns away,
Fucking demon.
sits in it like an angry cat.
Yeah,
Sits
she's
in the box like an angry
nasty, gross man.
Which one of the things we learned a while back was that one of the main reasons why she doesn't attempt to ever eat humans is because she views everyone like her family.
Urokodaki hypnotized her.
She's been hypnotized to see everybody as her family, which is a huge thing. Where if she's willing to eat her family, that means that she's gone.
Oh yeah, and then we meet the family or the master. Sorry, we meet the master.
He's got these we seen like two of them already, but he has like these 2 attendant girls with him, and they terrify me.
Because they're like robots?
They're like dolls or something.
Yeah.
And I hate them.
Yeah, we also get this little thing that apparently the master is sick with something. We have no idea what's up with him.
He's sick with death.
He's sick with death.
With
death.
These
that
nuts, I
blinds
stand
him.
more powerful than Star Platinum.
Yeah, and he's got blindness. And
he's got blindness. It's in his hand. He can let it go at any time.
It's in his head, in his eyes.
Burned to all hell.
his crotch. But anyway,
Don't say it like that.
Tanjiro proves himself, and we move on to them at the Butterfly Mansion, being allowed to recover and get rehabilitation training.
And we get to get the backstory of the butterfly girl that was with him when, at the final selection. Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
That's sad.
she was sold.
She was sold off, and the older sister of the butterfly girl was one of the main reasons why she got saved.
And that butterfly girl ended up dying. And
Sacrificing herself.
Yep.
And it's just and she can't make decisions for herself, so she has to flip a coin to speak or not, basically.
Which that led to a moment that I will tell you right now. I actually did kind of find funny of when it's Tanjiro telling her to think for herself, because that entire scene, it's like okay, this is fine, and then that moment, I was like, love interest, okay.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, they rehabilitate, they blow some gourds, and now they've got their new mission on what's called the Mugen train.
Yeah, they're going to the Mugen train, which is
alongside,
Inosuke and Tanjiro haven't really seen trains, so they're just like, what is this monster? I think it's the guardian deity of the area.
Zenitsu, it's a train.
And then the police are like, you have swords! You're not allowed to have those! Because turns out the Demon Slayers aren't recognized by the government.
Yep.
Ooh.
Which I find that very funny.
But, yeah.
And then what does Inosuke do to hide the swords? He sticks them in his pants.
Sticks them in his ass.
Yeah, he holds them together.
Banzai steel.
But
his ass.
In his ass.
But,
And then they're going to assist one of the
try to remember the name.
the dude, the Flame Hashira Rengoku.
Yes!
Which I wonder why I remember his name.
Well, in all fairness, not many of them have really hard names. Like, with Season 2, the name of the guy is Tengen. The name of the guy in Season 2 is Tengen. That's not hard to remember.
Tengen.
Isn't that the name of the sound Hashira?
Yeah. Uzui Tengen.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you're stupid.
So, characters. Let's run through the characters real quick. And then I'll ask you, then you'll ask me a question, obviously.
Yeah.
The Kamados. Thoughts on them? Which includes Tanjiro, Nezuko, and his entire family.
Sad.
Say it.
Very sad, because they actually seem like a good family.
They're fucking dead!
They're dead!
Good
How can they be a good family when they're dead?
Good thoughts. Tengu Mask.
Tengu Mask.
Urokodaki.
Urokodaki.
He is absolutely just like, if I didn't teach you this way, you would die. But just so you know, I don't want you to die.
I don't want you
And I
to
don't
die.
want to teach you, because if I teach you, you'll die. Because everybody I've taught fucking dies.
So, yeah, there's that. He's a great character. Final selection group. So, the main 5 kids, basically.
Zenitsu, fix your
Idiot.
character.
Zenitsu, dumb. Tanjiro.
Inosuke, best character to ever exist. I love him so much.
Yeah.
I relate with him heavily. And it's not just because we're both boars.
Which members of our 3 group would each of us be?
I will kill both of you if either of you say if I'm not Inosuke.
You're Inosuke.
I'm Zenitsu.
You're willingly...
Okay, he accepted the title! He accepted the title!
Duke and I were going back and forth about that, about you two being Tanjiro and Zenitsu.
I mean, I try to be like Tanjiro, but I like Zenitsu's power.
But no, I put you more with Tanjiro.
He accepted it. Nope, too late. He accepted it.
Oh,
But we all know that I'm not annoying like Zenitsu. That's all I need to say.
Yeah. You're a good Zenitsu.
You're Zenitsu if he was actually a good character.
You're maybe a season 5 Zenitsu.
You're season
one
5
we don't have.
Zenitsu!
One we don't have right now.
We don't got him yet.
But, yeah, so there's that. The demons, just in general. Oh, wait, before that.
Nezuko!
Butterfly Girl, and, weird hair guy, and Nezuko. Go ahead.
Nezuko absolutely is, like, she's kind of, like, as she turned into a demon, she kind of changed a personality.
She was
a bit.
12.
Yeah, so, like, it was in the prime time of her, like, personality happening, so she kind of, like, fell back in like, mind world, in, like, mental state, basically, and she became the greatest cat representation character, I think.
How dare you insult Killua?
Killua is the smug cat.
Yeah.
Kill's a smug cat. Nezuko is the mommy cat.
It is the I'm going to sleep for a while. Don't punch me or stab me.
Or show blood in my face.
But yeah, Butterfly Girl.
Butterfly Girl I was at first kind of like, okay, what's her big deal? And then I learned her deal, and I was like, wow.
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. Wow, I'm very invested in you succeeding in what you want to do.
Thoughts on Weird Hair Guy? The one who looks like he's had his hair accidentally shaved off.
The asshole.
With the scar on his face?
Yeah.
I wonder who his brother is.
I wonder who his, like...
mentor is.
I wonder who his, like what his backstory is and how he was treated terrible, so therefore he must be an asshole.
Well, did you see, like, who else had scars like him?
The
Wind.
Wind. It was Wind. He reminds me so much of Tetsu Tetsu
That
from
dude is Wind?
My Hero Academia.
Yeah. What do you think it was?
Like a lot of scars.
The Scar Hashira.
Scar
Hashira.
The self-harm Hashira.
The My Chemical Romance Hashira.
Crawl.
What is your specialty? What Hashira are you? The Linkin Park Hashira.
Crawling in my DMCA's.
DMCA. Alright.
Copyright.
So,
Spotify.
the demons. Tell me what your thoughts on the demons are.
Some of them get really well designed. Like there's it's like a Venn diagram of really good designs and really good backstories.
Yeah.
And like right in the middle is the Bongo Demon.
Yeah.
Because it's just his backstory is just stupid enough for me to like it.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. I will go ahead and mention it now because it was very recent. But it is actually the voice actor for the Spider Demon, the main one. He passed away.
Oh.
Billy Kometz, who is actually the voice of Josuke.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
the English voice. Oh, the English voice of Josuke.
That means Promare died too.
Yeah, the guy who played the main character of Promare, he's dead.
Billy Kometz?
He was like Hall was his last name.
Gallo.
Gallo.
Yeah, Billy Kometz, yeah.
Billy Kometz. I was completely wrong.
Yeah, he passed away recently. It was June 9th that he passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate bit of news that I get to share, because I had forgotten to share that earlier, but yeah, it was a big deal. Plenty of voice actors are currently still sharing their condolences and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Justin Briner, for example, voiced Deku, just tweeting out symbol of a candle, just because he doesn't want to get into it. Yeah, that's a big thing in the voice acting community. That's depressing for me. The number of times I've seen somebody in the voice acting community just simply tweet out a candle and you know what they're talking about.
Jeez. Okay.
It's happened frequently.
Why can't they talk about it?
Oh, they can talk about it, but they don't want to like burden people with it. Basically,
oh,
it's like you don't want to like be dumping like here are all my thoughts. No, you just want to say like he was a good friend.
Like this was very much a difficult thing to happen.
I know the other one that like really messed up people Ayers. I forget what his first name was, but Ayers, the voice actor of Frieza.
Him.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
That
yes.
hurts.
I remember when he passed away.
Oh my
that
god.
Oh god, yeah. But man, it's unfortunate when you see that happen.
Yeah. So, but going back to Demon Slayer,
God rest Billy Kometz.
my final question, my question for...
Oh wait, we actually had a few more characters. Like
we got some more
that because
okay,
of the
gotcha.
demons.
Gotcha.
The last, second to last one, Hashiras.
The Hashiras.
And the Master.
I find the Hashiras very funny because they're all it's funny because it's like they're just like, let's just kill him, kill Tanjiro and Nezuko and just be done with it.
So, going down the line, I'll ask you this, okay?
Yeah.
Tomioka, the first one you ever met. What did you think of him?
He's like the I don't care, but then he cares a lot.
Yeah. Jinzu, thoughts on Tomioka?
Tomioka? I like Tomioka. Very reserved, very stoic character. I think it's funny that I think it's funny how Shinobu bullies him.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
but she says a line. Like in the spider arc, she says a line. She mentions that the moon is very beautiful, and in Japan, when you say that to someone, it's like a subtle way of telling them you love them.
yeah, no, there's this idea out there that like they like each other. Like it's really cute.
That's why she
funny.
bullies him.
But yeah, no, thoughts on Shinobu?
Shinobu. At first I fucking hated her. But then I
You
watched.
started to understand.
I watched more of it. I watched more of her backstory, her motives and everything. And I like her. She's very interesting.
Yeah.
Leading off to the next ones. Here, I'll go based off memory. First one that came to mind was Mist, who was like as you've described as space cadet essentially.
Yeah, he's just he reminds me of a space cadet where he's literally just like, that bird is very far away.
What kind of bird is it again?
What bird is that?
I forget.
Like he's not even paying attention.
There was the Sound Hashira,
Which I have seen
Tengen
his
Uzui.
I've seen his 3 wives more than him.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Your thoughts, Jinzu, on Mist and Sound Hashiras?
As of right now, they're pretty basic. They're just there to be there. They're definitely gonna show up later and do more stuff.
Yeah.
But goddamn,
3 wives.
This is all we got. 3 wives.
Goddamn.
3
wives.
3 wives.
3 wives.
I spoiled
0
myself.
dead.
I spoiled myself on the Mist character, so he's kind of like my secret favorite character. But
Yeah.
but he's cool.
Basically, on your initial thoughts on these characters, like their introduction and stuff, there is also the Stone Hashira, who's 7'2".
He's
also
7'2"
badass. He's
and
also badass.
and also praying constantly, and it's just like, if only Tanjiro wasn't born, so he wouldn't have to deal with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a very he's brought up in a very religious family.
That's what it feels like, yeah. There was also the Love Hashira, which
Which
just loved everything.
Yeah, she's the fangirl. And has a bunch of fans herself.
What's your
Only
favorite
fans.
part? Oh, what's your favorite part? I wonder. Everybody's favorite part. We all know.
I like to abstain from the from the
conversation. No, that was a fun
If
thing.
she was actually her cosplayer.
Goddamn.
Her cosplayer is just at all times, I have to hold this to make sure
I
they
have
don't
powers.
Everyone follows me. They're my warriors.
So, other than that,
Rengoku.
you know what? I'm gonna say this real quick because it was funny. We had one point where we were talking about some of the different demons and like I always do that so often of like when there's an attractive female character that pops up of just like, ma'am, thoughts, and just or something like that.
Just yeah.
But there was a funny one with the ball demon because the ball demon pops up and I go, mayhem, thoughts. I abstain my thoughts.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. And then she sprouts 4 more arms, and it's further no comment.
Further, no comment.
My comment stays with me and God.
Yeah, my comments. That's what I said. Yeah.
It was the funniest thing. But yeah, other Hashiras included
Rengoku.
Yeah, Rengoku.
Kyojuro Rengoku.
Kyojuro Rengoku.
Yes, Rengoku.
Yeah, obviously he's gonna be the main focus of the movie.
I love his entire smiling. I very much disagree with this decision.
He's just constantly smiling, yeah.
It's funny.
And the last two, obviously, were Snake Man and the Wind Hashira.
The wind guy. Snake guy is like edgy, but like in the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And then wind guy is asshole, 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 asshole.
Snake Man looks like an OC.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, I mean, he is.
yeah. Well, in all fairness,
Technically, all characters are original characters unless they're plagiarized.
When you're born, this is my OC. I named him this.
I named him Rengoku.
I'm about
He
to give him a
screams-
backstory. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, his backstory came up.
Oh no, his backstory came up. I'm his backstory.
I'm his backstory. I is he is me.
Woo-wee.
Ooh-wee.
But yeah, Wind Hashira is
Asshole.
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 And then
Stabs Nezuko!
we have our last thing to talk about when it comes to characters. The two most important characters, okay?
Yeah.
The two most important.
Two most important.
Swordsmiths.
Yes.
And that's all.
The one thing I will say is, Inosuke, perfect character, does the most heinous thing I've ever seen at the end of the season. This man pulls out the two swords and goes, these look pretty good. Then goes and finds rocks, finds the perfect rock, and it cuts chinks, like, it makes his blade serrated. And the pain that I felt when I saw him doing that.
You felt from the swordsmith.
That same, like the swordsmith was going to kill him, and I was right there with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, like I love him as a character, but when he did that, it hurt me.
Yeah.
And now that will stay with me forever, so it's a good thing that they made the best character do that.
Man, the worst character has some of the best moments, and the best character has some of the worst, has one of the worst moments.
Yeah, that one has that's something that stays with me as when I try and sleep at night.
So, let's go ahead and get on to, do you have a question for us?
Yes, I do! Out of the 9, technically 10 arts, which one is the most appealing to you?
Beast breathing.
Beast breathing. Jinzu.
Lightning breathing, obviously.
Lightning. Fire for me.
I like
alright.
beast breathing.
I like fire.
Yeah.
I start fire now.
Hey, it's not fire breathing. It's flame breathing.
Flame breathing. I start flames now. Goodbye.
Oh yeah. Wait, we need to prepare you.
What?
Because we got a thing to watch.
But I want to start a fire.
You're gonna, well, actually, you wish to set your heart ablaze? Because we're gonna be watching the Mugen Train movie.
No, not myself. Everything else.
Well, we're gonna be watching the movie featuring the Flame Hashira. Are you ready for the highest grossing anime movie of all time?
This is the best one.
This is the highest grossing.
This beat Broly.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Very interesting.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
refuse to look at any numbers.
I whacked your face now.
If you want to see more of our content, you can find our YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter on our Linktree at linktree/greenvillains. That's linktr.ee/greenvillains.